What's up, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rails, a recovery podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. My name is Mark. With me always are Dave and Jared. What's happening, fellas?
Much, man.
What's happening with you?
Oh, big change of scenery, if you guys can't tell. Just got to Lethbridge, Alberta after several days of driving. So I'm tired. Drove 10 hours today. How were your guys' weeks?
That's a long haul, eh?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
At least you got to stop to see Dave.
I did. Me and Dave reunited. It was sweet.
Yeah, it was nice.
What did you guys do?
Jared, were you jealous?
I think I sent a text about 20 times. I was jealous.
Yeah, it was
That
definitely
was nice seeing you. What a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it was the highlight of my week, without a doubt. Probably the highlight of my last couple months. Seeing Mark and hanging out. Too bad I couldn't stay a little longer, but to get to
life.
Get to Alberta and this girl.
You bet.
So Mark, you're finally back to reality.
I am. Yeah. I don't know. It was nice spending the winter at my mom's house. But excited to be kind of back to getting some normalcy, I guess. Is that a word? Normalcy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we know how your week went. You guys got to hang out. You had fun. You got some hats. What else did you guys do?
Oh man, Dave took me on a tour of the Sioux. Beautiful spot. Yeah, hung out, watched a really good movie.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh man, what was that called again?
Craigslist Killer. Oh,
should have cut the cord on that one. Well, 5 minutes in, but we wanted to see it through. We didn't want to be quitters,
Yeah.
Want to be quitters.
Is it almost as good as the Tinder Swindler?
Tinder Swindler is way better than that movie.
Oh yeah.
They're not even in the same ballpark.
No. It was like an actual. It wasn't like a true crime documentary. It was like a made for TV, like
They made it
based on a true story, but like it was terrible acting. And no offense to whoever was in that movie, I don't know but it wasn't good.
It was, yeah. Sorry, guys. Bad movie.
So is this the episode after
Paige?
Paige,
no.
Yeah.
Paige? Okay.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of that?
I really liked it, man. I think Paige is awesome. And, I find one cool thing about recovery is you can kind of focus on yourself and you're able to truly be, yourself. And I think Paige is exactly that. And I think that's very admirable. And I really like that about her.
Yeah, she was super cool. Did she posted on Instagram saying, I forget what it said exactly, but
Typical Canadian.
after that too, but after being sober for so long, you don't realize how triggering and traumatic or whatever it actually is, bringing up your past. And I think I asked her that question too. So
yeah, she was seems like a fun chick to hang out with. Even she's got a lot of energy. Yeah, I read that too, Jared. It's funny. It's almost sounded like she was just she was sharing a lot. Appreciative that she's shared a lot with us, because it sounds like she hasn't really even told a lot of people, all the details of some of her past, right? So that's pretty cool too. I think, right, that she would be willing to do that, and with us, doesn't really know us, but
yeah. And I think we're getting some pretty cool guests on. On Thursday, we'll have another episode, and that'll be. And she talks about Megan. She talks about the stigma of being a mom and drinking wine. So
yeah, that episode's wicked.
that'll be a
To
cool
your
one.
point though with Paige, how she talked about, you know, how it's weird revisiting it so long later. I think a lot of times that we do that and we kind of push away all the really terrible shit. And I think that's kind of an important part in recovery, to kind of remind yourself of how shitty it actually was.
Yeah, and you don't ever want to go back to that either. So, and that's, I think, too, like a big thing with relapse, well, I would think, is you kind of forget how shitty it is, and then you can kind of slip back into those old habits. So that's another reason why I like this podcast, is we always talking about the shit, shooting the shit, and the sober shit. And yeah, we kind of we're not forgetting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's that fine line too, right? You don't want to be constantly just be beating yourself up over your past, but you definitely want to make sure you keep yourself in check with it all. So it's a kind of a bit of a juggling act too.
Double-edged sword, if you would.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so maybe one day we'll have a top 5 crazy stories or something.
You're really trying for that one, aren't you?
No, not really. We'll see.
There was a top 5 brought up to us. Our good friend Christopher mentioned, you know, top 5 things a non-addict can do to help an addict. All right. So that's a really tough question. And I don't really know if I have 5 things, because I don't know. But I think what we're planning on doing is bringing in a professional for that topic.
I think we already have one lined up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could all probably give five things we could kind of just come up with, but I think it's such like a big topic that it really depends on where the person's at with their addiction, how far, you know, perhaps maybe what they need is like to be completely cut off and you know, not to be bailed out anymore, or to be enabled, right? Someone could be down that path, or maybe they just need someone to listen and that kind of thing, right? So it really just depends. And then maybe it's, you know, also with the person that's in recovery and how to help the person that's, you know, now going through recovery and how to, you know, not overstep or things like that. So I think it's like a huge, interesting topic to get into for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that episode.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to know too, like us, because we were all like just right out of it when all that was going on, and we thought everything we were doing was normal, and we really didn't see how much our family and relationships were actually struggling. So
yeah, and I know my sister pointed out to me she didn't see like all the things my family was doing kind of behind the scenes to try to help me and stuff like that. So and there's not really a lot of information available for families with, you know, like loved ones struggling. So it'll be cool to get a professional on and kind of, I don't know, help people that are possibly in that situation.
and that's the one good, like, amazing thing about Newgate too, where we went, is they have the weekly family calls where the families, it's like kind of like a family group therapy type thing, and they get information.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing, like, that's why I love Newgate so much, and I preach it because it's an amazing program. That's why you ended up going back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just great for you, it's great for your family as well.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Dave? Sorry.
Nothing. My brain's like mush right now. I got the mashed potato brain right now for some reason.
I'm buzzing still after what we found out last night. That'll be a big surprise for the viewers, and I think everyone will be surprised with that one when we air it.
Yeah, we have a lot of people scheduled for April, so I'm really looking forward to, you know, meeting a bunch of new people, recording a bunch of new episodes, and you know, talking with the boys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Now Mark's setting up a studio in his new house.
I am. Maybe I'll make a video of it.
Yeah, do like a reel for Instagram.
Yeah. Maybe like an MTV crib style episode.
So, did you want to talk about your shitty night on your travels?
Sure, yeah. I stopped in Thunder Bay at a really nice hotel, and anyway, woke up at 12. I was just getting to sleep. Just woke up to this guy and girl banging on the room next to my door. Just the guy screaming at the girl that he didn't fucking cheat on. He said, I quote, I didn't fucking cheat on you, babe. And he kept screaming it. And he was like hammered. And anyway, this went on for a while. So like I opened up the door and I said, hey man. He said, sorry, bro, my girl thinks I cheated on her. And I said, that sucks, bro, but I'm trying to sleep. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. He doesn't want you in the room. So anyway, they screamed at each other for 2 more hours. Didn't sleep very good. I was really cranky yesterday. But today is a new day. And I'm fucking here, so I'm happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Don't miss just being hammered, getting on with nonsense, though.
No, I know yeah. I don't know how many stupid things I did. Kick doors in, put holes in walls.
Yeah. And like that was the first thought in my head. I was like, holy shit, man. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then in the morning, it was 8 o'clock. I was leaving the hotel. I slept in a bit because it's up all night. So in the morning, this guy and this girl are walking from around the side of the hotel. Again, really nice area. So anyway, the guy slurs at me. He's like, tell her she's beautiful. And I'm like, what? So I tell the lady she's beautiful. And then she smiles and she says, I got to get him to bed now. And I'm like, holy shit. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So like, awesome area. That fucking happened. Yeah.
People they were in one. They were in one.
Yeah, they were tying one on that day.
That wasn't even. That would have been. Not. It's not even St. It must have been celebrating St. Patty's Day for a couple days, eh? Like.
So that happens sometimes, man.
Mark, it definitely made you not miss being up till 8 in the morning, eh?
Not. Oh man,
Hearing the birds chirp, the sun come up.
It was so much nicer waking up than I guarantee I was having a better time than they were.
Yeah. Yeah, they
horrible.
probably sleeping all day, waste their day. Sobriety rocks.
Yeah, it was tough.
Sorry for the trigger word.
It's all good. I could go for a nap.
Yeah, I know. We can. Let's just shut her.
Okay.
We'll have to make sure we get our times right now that you're on a different in a different time zone.
I can do the basic -2. I can do that. All right, guys. If you or someone you know wants to be a guest on our podcast, hit us up. Please subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Cheers.